Since 2019, Jackson Liberty High School has partnered with the New Jersey Forest Fire Service and the Forest Resource Education Center to spread awareness about the importance of controlled burns. The students in Mrs. Russo's Authentic Science Research class, in partnership with DNA Learning Center in Brooklyn, New York, and Dr. Dash from Hampton University, have used this opportunity to test a scientific question. Do controlled burns truly help biodiversity, or does it hurt it? Let's take a closer look at their findings.
So this project is really like the perfect storm of events, but in a good way. This project started when Mr. Bender came to Jackson Liberty, and he had asked us, science teachers, if there was a way we can incorporate a controlled burn here at Liberty with science. And the reason it's a perfect storm of events is it was right around the time we were starting a science research class, and I was looking for opportunities for students to do hands-on work. And so we kind of brainstormed about the idea of making that our field site, the place where we're going to collect our data and learn how to actually do science. So that kind of happened, and together we kind of came up with an idea. How is it that a controlled burn might actually impact the living things in that ecosystem? And so it's been a full year so far, and we've been collecting data from that site, and we've been able to bring more and more students into the science research class, and that's kind of how it all came to be.
The educational value of this project is not only do we get to go out and study ants and go out and do like actual field work, but other classes such as like the environmental science class, they also get to do stuff.
A lot of our biology classes, our AP biology, our chemistry classes, they've been studying the effects from year to year on the soil, insect life, bug life that has happened in areas that were burned and areas that were not burned. So it's really a tremendous learning opportunity for our students to see how the ecosystem can change from fires and things like that.
Truthfully, that was kind of a research question that we wanted to explore. From our understanding of prescribed and controlled burns, they're a part of our world. As we know, there's wildfires that are really taking such an impact on our world. And through controlled burns, which are necessary, we're able to prevent major uncontrolled wildfires. But the thing is, even though these controlled burns are good for the environment in a lot of ways by preventing these massive wildfires, what are they really doing to that ecosystem? I guess what are those immediate impacts of the burn? So really that's kind of what we wanted to know. So for our project, we're actually looking at the living things where their environment was being burned, and comparing that to the environment of an area of land that was not burned. And I have to tell you, what we found so far is that the controlled burn does not have a major impact on the environment, meaning that it's a really good thing. What we're doing is helping prevent major wildfires, while at the same time we are not disturbing the actual ecosystems or the living things that are there. So it's been a wonderful lesson in both fire prevention and also in science.
The opportunity is incredibly beneficial because anytime a student can get out of the classroom, it's a positive. But anytime they can see something that could directly lead to a profession and catch a passion for something that could be a profession in the future, it's extremely valuable.
So this is a really important project because science is something that is not supposed to just happen in a classroom. It's not just reading a textbook and learning about science, and it's not something that should be limited to just a certain group of people. It's something that everyone should be involved in because science is part of our world. So to be out there and thinking about ways to improve our world through science is really why this project is so important. Anyone can go outside and make observations and to explore them, to conduct investigations, to think critically, solve problems. All of these things are really necessary to make our world a better place, and I think that's why this is such an important project.